What is plasticity in child development? No, not plastic like Tupperware. We're talking about the brain's ability to change, grow, and adapt, especially during childhood. In this video, I'll be explaining the concept of plasticity, one of the most amazing things about the growing brain. And I will answer the question about whether this ability continues into adulthood, so stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. My name is Maria, and on this channel I explain different child development concepts as well as give you strategies to help you, whether you are a parent, educator, or someone who works or cares for young children. So, what is plasticity? In simple terms, plasticity means the brain can rewire itself. It's like your brain has a built-in remodel button. When kids learn new skills, overcome challenges, or even bounce back from setbacks, their brains are literally changing shape, forming new connections between neurons. Now, why is this such a big deal in childhood? So, like plastic can be moldable, a child's brain can also be moldable. In fact, children's brains are super flexible, more than adults. This high level of plasticity is why kids can learn languages quickly, recover from injuries better, and adapt to new environments so fast. It's also why early experiences, both positive and negative, can leave a lasting mark. There are two main types of plasticity. One, experience expectant plasticity. This is where the brain expects certain experiences like hearing language or seeing light. These experiences help shape the brain in typical ways. The second type is experience-dependent plasticity. This is all the extra learning like playing the piano, riding a bike, or learning chess. These are unique to each child and create individualized wiring. So we want to encourage and support plasticity in children. How can we do this? Here are a few tips. Tip 1. Talk and read to your child often. Language fuels brain growth and use rich vocabulary. Your young child can learn big words and expand their vocabulary by your use of them around them. Tip 2. Give them chances to explore through play, art, and music. Let them lead through play. Foster creativity through art, and expose them to music at a very young age. You can even start them on music lessons and they can learn to play an instrument at an early age. I will always be thankful that my parents had me take piano as a young child so that I can appreciate music better now as an adult. Tip 3. Let your child learn from their mistakes and failures. Sometimes in minor incidents, we want to rescue our child, but through struggles, children can learn resilience, and this can lead to better learning. For example, if your child is having difficulty with a puzzle, don't rush in to help. Encourage them to keep trying. You can give them hints, but let them figure it out. Not only will they learn, but when they figure things out on their own, they gain confidence for the next time they are faced with a bigger challenge. Tip 4. Be responsive. Loving, consistent relationships build strong, healthy brains. Plasticity is one of the coolest things about childhood. It's what makes kids so good at learning and adapting. So when we give them a safe, engaging, and nurturing environment, we're not just helping them grow. We're literally shaping their brains for a lifetime of success. Have you seen plasticity in action with young children? Share in the comments below. Then hit the like button if you think plasticity continues into adulthood. And listen up if you want to know if this ability continues as we get older. So the good news is plasticity can and does occur in adults. While it's true that children's brains are the most flexible, especially in their early years, adult brains still have a remarkable ability to change, adapt, and grow. This is called neuroplasticity, and it continues throughout life. Here's how plasticity shows up in adults. 1. Learning new skills. Whenever adults learn a new language, instrument, or even a new hobby like painting or chess, the brain forms new connections and pathways. It's proof that the brain is still rewiring itself. So challenge yourself. It's not too late to learn anything. I remember my grandfather who had a friend who learned Spanish and Italian when he was in his 70s. 2. Recovery after injury. After a brain injury like a stroke, adult brains can sometimes reroute functions to healthier areas. This type of plasticity helps people regain lost abilities through rehab and consistent effort. A third way that plasticity shows up in adults is through changing habits or mindsets. Even long-held habits or thought patterns can change. Therapy, mindfulness, and positive environments can all help reshape brain responses, showing plasticity in action. This is helpful when we want to change harmful habits, such as giving up sugar. For me, when I learned how harmful sugar in our diets can be, I wanted to give up processed sugar, and this was hard and took a few months, but it has been worth it as I see my health improve in ways that I didn't think possible. For a video about my experience in giving up sugar, I will post a link in the comments below to a video that is on my personal channel. For lifelong adaptability, the adult brain remains plastic enough to adapt to new routines, environments, technologies, and relationships, even in older age. But here's the catch. Plasticity slows down with age, meaning adults may need more repetition and effort to make changes stick. When I was younger, I had a much easier time memorizing things such as piano pieces, poems, and facts that helped me get through my college classes. Now it takes me a lot longer and I need a lot of repetition. So the good news is that with intentional practice, adult brains can grow stronger and more capable. So yes, plasticity isn't just a childhood superpower, it is a lifelong ability we can tap into at any age. What are your thoughts about plasticity? Share them in the comments below. Do you have a child development concept that you would like to learn more about? Let me know in the comments also, and I will consider it for a future video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves learning about child development. For another video about child development, watch this one next. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.